So, today we'll be talking about Telegram and why you should be a little concerned or not concerned, depending on your take. We're going to have Pickle break down the whole thing as to what happened involving the rest of the CEO of Telegram and why he might or might not be in some hot water.
Telegram CEO Pavel Durov's arrest in France on Saturday took the tech world by surprise. The 39-year-old Russian-born billionaire was detained after touching down at an airport outside of Paris in his private plane. On Monday, French officials revealed that Durov is being questioned as part of a wide-ranging criminal investigation surrounding crimes that regularly happen on Telegram. While some of the accusations could still raise red flags, many seem to concern serious offenses, like child abuse and terrorism, that Durov would reasonably have been aware of. But many questions remain unanswered, including how worried other tech executives should be. The ecosystem of extremist activity on the platform is so well known that it even has a nickname, Terragram, and much of it happens in the open where Telegram could identify or remove it. Telegram does occasionally take action on illegal content. The platform has blocked extremist channels after reports from the media and revealed users' IP address in response to government requests. And an official Telegram channel called Stop Child Abuse claims that the platform blocks more than 1,000 channels engaged in child abuse every day in response to user reports. But there have been numerous reports of lax moderation on Telegram, with its general approach being frequently described as hands-off compared to competitors like Facebook, which still struggles to effectively moderate its own massive platform. Even when Telegram does take action, reporters previously discovered that the service may only hide the offending channels rather than block them. According to a statement by French prosecutor Laura Becua, Durov is being questioned as part of an investigation on Telegram-related crimes, which was opened on July 8th. The listed charges include complicity in crimes ranging from possessing and distributing child sexual abuse material to selling narcotics and money laundering. Durov is also being investigated for refusing to comply with requests to enable interceptions from law enforcement and for importing and providing an encryption tool without declaring it. While encrypted messaging is legal in France, anyone importing the tech has to register with the government. He's also accused of criminal association with a view to committing a crime, punishable by more than 5 years in prison. The statement added that Durov's detainment could last 96 hours until Wednesday, August 28th. When Durov was first taken into custody, though, these details weren't available, and prominent tech executives immediately rallied to his defense. Ex-owner Elon Musk posted #FreePavel and captioned a post referencing Durov's detention with "dangerous times," framing it as an attack on free speech. Chris Pavlovsky, CEO of Rumble, a YouTube alternative popular with right-wingers, said on Sunday that he had just safely departed from Europe and that Durov's arrest crossed a red line. Durov's arrest comes amid a heated debate over the European Commission's power to hold tech platforms responsible for their users' behavior. The Digital Services Act, which took effect last year, has led to investigations into how tech companies handle terrorism and disinformation. Musk has been recently sparring with EU Commissioner Thierry Breton over what Breton characterizes as a reckless failure to moderate X. Over the weekend, the public response was strong enough that French President Emmanuel Macron issued a statement saying that the arrest took place as part of an ongoing investigation and was in no way a political decision. Meanwhile, Telegram insisted that it had nothing to hide and that it complied with the EU laws. It is absurd to claim that a platform or its owners are responsible for abuse of that platform, the company's statement said.
All that being said, got a couple questions for you, Pickle, and then, I'm going to throw my opinion in there, my little 2 cents that no one asked for, as per usual, who asked for 2 cents. But the whole issue seems like it could be troubling, right? Just because where does the line stop? And also, how much control did he necessarily have over this whole situation? It seems as if, he's CEO. I'm sure someone is getting paid to go ahead, double check, do things of that nature. And then people like Facebook and whatnot, they can't even control it. TikTok can't control it. There doesn't seem to be one social media platform that can control it. And where does it really end? Where are we going to start seeing arrests for more people for something coming up on their platform? It seems to me that it should be more in law enforcement's hands as to get a hold of the people that are posting the problematic things and doing illegal things on these platforms. What do you think, Pickle?
I think the best way to look at it is if you invent a hammer and a hammer is used to build a house, then people will praise you for having invented the hammer. But if you use a hammer to kill somebody, then you're not going to be praised for that. But does complicity fall onto you for that hammer being used by somebody else to kill someone? I don't believe that's the case. I believe that he created an avenue for these things to happen, but creating a road doesn't mean that you're responsible for all the crimes that happen on that road. But at the end of the day, the police could use that road as a giant fishnet to capture all these, abusers, people that are using it to commit illegal activities. But instead, they've made their presence known and they're going to shut it down. This could have been used to capture these predators, these criminals, but instead they went after the guy that created the platform. So I think saying that it's not political is foolish. I think it was definitely done to make a statement, to send this message to other platform creators that you will be held responsible for what your users do. And I think that's ethically wrong, because we don't keep that same energy for other things, if that makes sense.
No, I 1,000% agree. I think that it's just a scary precedence, and I think that they're going after the wrong kind of people, and I don't think that it's necessarily his fault. I think that these kinds of things will happen regardless. I mean, so long as there's internet, social media, electronics in general, I think that this is just going to be a precedence that's always going to it's going to exist, and that there's no real way to eradicate it, and that it does fall on law enforcement. They need to figure a way to handle it. And I think that they're just salty that he didn't want to give them a backdoor entry into the encryption and things like that. But Apple has famously done the same thing, where they don't want to create a backdoor technology to their proprietary, like, software and hardware, everything of that nature. So, and Apple's not going to jail. There's nothing like that happening. So, with all that being said, let us know down in the comments. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a step too far? Are you happy with it? Are you kind of disgusted? And don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And with that being said, I'm Rugburn, and this is Tombstone Tourist.